think it all starts from the premise that you want your company to be involved in the broader community. The minute you accept that that's one of the attributes of a great company, and it's something that you feel that you want to do with your company because it's the right thing to do, it's the right way to build the culture for the company, then you shift into, well, how do I go about achieving that?
We all live in a society, even though we're broken up into little teams of startup companies, but we're all live in a community together. And I think in Silicon Valley, you have a lot of talented people in these companies. They're multifaceted individuals, and they're not just programmers or they're not just marketing people. So giving people an outlet for other energies that they have in a way that binds them both to the community and the company is a really good thing.
It's often said a company is just a collection of people, and the right values and the right culture in the company is all about getting things balanced. Certainly we have an obligation to our customers and to our people and to our investors, but we also, right from the beginning, realized that to be successful, we also wanted to have something that we would give back to the community.
And when I walked in this door, one of the things I said I wanted to do is to do something different as a venture capitalist than what I had seen when I was involved with venture capitalists. I was involved with some good investors, but there was a couple things I wanted to see different, and one of them was this community involvement. I wanted to see that VCs cared more than just about the money, that they did care about making the environment which allowed us to create these businesses better.
I am a big believer that we should offer our employees an opportunity to connect better with the community. We should provide them with a way to channel their desires and their goodwill. What it accomplishes is a very win-win solution of creating an environment in the community that helps foster teamwork and provides employees with a forum to do what they would like to do. Entrepreneurs Foundation gives us a way to create that dimension of the company. Otherwise, the company, at some point, it is not a whole company.
At LoopNet, we've gotten engaged in a really broad array of different community involvement. By working with EF, we were able to organize that, structure that so that we got a lot more employees involved. We deliver a lot more benefit to the community in terms of more activities and more people working on them. We do so a lot more efficiently from the company's point of view, meaning we didn't have to go recreate all this process and infrastructure.
Getting involved with EF was very simple. Once we had decided that it was something we wanted to do, we did go to the board. We had tremendous support from the board. We did a survey of our employees, which EF managed for us. We let our employees tell us where they wanted to participate. It all kind of works together, and the community part of the balance is something that allows us, frankly, to attract more and better people.
In most of our events, we have 100% participation of everybody in the company. When we do a food drive, for example, a canned food drive, we'll split the company into teams and people will be competing in a fun way. It gives the company something outside of the regular workday, but something more productive than, say, a football betting pool or something like that.
Our community involvement and our participation with EF is a significant part of what we do and who we are. I think the biggest difference is the bond that it builds between the employees. I think it builds a trust amongst people of partnering.
You've shared the wealth, if you will, and I think that helps motivate the whole team to realize that it isn't just about them, it's about, again, about the community. It also lets the management team empower the employees to feel that they're building something on their own. They're not just a cog in a machine.
I am a big believer that you want to do the right things and you want to do the things right. And that means creating a company with a lot of value for customers as well as investors and employees, but doing that in a way that's sustainable and doing it the right way. So if you have a value around that of creating a high integrity company, something like EF fits right in there.
This idea has a lot of legs throughout this world, and I think continuing to spread that as venture capital spreads to China, as venture capital spreads to India, it's something that we should continue to encourage.
I think there's a very strong relationship between the community involvement work that we undertake and how that provides value back to our shareholders over time. And specifically, I think it refers back to the culture of the company and the employees, first of all. I think the fact that we're very involved in the community, I think leads to an ability to attract and retain better employees. I think it leads to better teamwork and morale at the company, and I think that leads to our ability to provide our services to our customers more effectively.
Community involvement and having a nicer place to live is something that I value. I mean, I'm not only an executive, but I'm a husband and a father. And so that's part of my own value system. So having something like EF be a vehicle that's available to me in my workplace is a good thing.
Cisco does a great job of giving back to the community. HP does a great job of giving back to the community. These big successful companies are doing it. Our startups should do it too. And my vision for EF is that that will continue to grow and become part of the business culture in Silicon Valley. Bring that same passion to making the community we live in better, then it will get better.